This is Buy, Hold, Sell for SuperCoach AFL Round 11, brought to you by Bluntstone Rotoflex. Put our innovation to work. The number one rookie and the number one buy this week is Joe Richards at Collingwood. Another mature age success story after Lachie Sullivan last week. Collingwood's injuries do make me a little bit nervous. They've got a lot of players who could come back into that team, but we've just heard Jordan De Goey is going to miss another week. I think we just have to back in Joe. He's been really good in his first two games. Got the lowest break even in SuperCoach and ready to make us a heap of money, and hopefully he can stay in during those crucial buy rounds. I'm also looking to bring in Zach Fisher this week in defence. He's very cheap for a player who can score hundreds. He's done it the last 2 weeks. We just know what that role is like at North Melbourne. We've seen Jack Zeeble, Aaron Hall, Colby McKercher, Harry Sheasel all put up big scores, and now Zach Fisher is the latest player to be given the keys to the North Melbourne defence. That distributor role, gets a heap of kicks. He's had 17 kick-ins over the last 2 weeks. So if he keeps doing that, he's going to keep scoring points, and I think at $443K, he's an absolute bargain. I will be looking to hold Darcy Wilson this week. He's the most traded out player in SuperCoach, and I can see why his break-even has crept up. He's made plenty of money, over $400K, so he can do a lot with that cash. But just remember, the buy rounds are just around the corner. After next week, we get 4 buy rounds in a row, and guys who you can place on field, we think will score okay and have dual position flexibility, can be really, really valuable in that time. And Darcy Wilson ticks all of those boxes. I'm certainly more confident putting him on field over some of our cheaper rookies like a Hugo Garcia or someone who's just sitting on the bench at the moment. So think twice. I can understand why you might want to do it, but I'm going to try and hang on to him if I can. I'm waiting for the North Melbourne injury news, and if it confirms what I think it will, which Colby McKercher is going to be out for at least this week, probably a few weeks with that foot injury, I'm going to have to trade him. I don't really want to do it. He's got a very low break-even, -7, so more money to be made, and we've already talked about the role and how well he can score, but can't afford to have a player worth that much money sitting on my bench, especially over the buys. So if he's injured, I'm going to have to trade him out for the second time this year.